so easier to find. Yeah, and go up just a little bit. Yeah, okay. Do it like this. Get out the chat. You know, yeah, there you go. Shabbat Shalom. What's up, Nancy? Lafayette. You been missing in action, man. I ain't been seeing you. Oh, okay. Shabbat Shalom, Holy Jim. Praise the Mighty, yeah. I can't remember what you wrote, brother. I don't know what you had wrote. I can't remember whatever it was. Shabbat Shalom, Antonio, Ben Yasharel. Hey, I got some fun today, man. Yeah, but you hold that thought, but a lot of them will, though. Mm-hmm. That's the attitude to have, Tonio. That's the attitude to have. Shalom, shalom, brother. What's happening, man? Yeah. Praise be the mighty Yah, Joe. Well, I intended to say, bless your holy name. In Hebrew, I made a mistake by saying, oh, okay, is alone. Okay, brother. Yeah, right. You entitled to your mistake, brother. Okay. I bid it mean to work. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what Hebrews do. When we wrong, we apologize. That's right. Yeah. Cause I remember you wrote it down. I sure did. I sure did write it down, but I'll correct it though. Yeah, okay then. Appreciate that, brother. Let's see. Find that real quick. I'll find it later. Yeah, but I did write it down, so I'll look for it later. Uh, Shabbat Shalom, Jude. Gladly pray the mighty Yah, sister. Yeah. Y'all just be patient. Wait patiently for the other brothers and sisters to get on here. That's mean I'm just sitting there. I'm waiting on the brothers and sisters. It's gonna be late. Now, if I was giving away $100 for the first 100 people on here that be ready to listen, I would everybody be on time. Shabbat Shalom, Miss Rob One Love. Okay. Can you stay on the air for a minute after you get through? I had something very important to address as Torah only Israel. Okay, brother, I will. Remind me to pause for a minute when I close out. Stay on the air a little bit. Your brother want to have something to say. Don't let me forget. Yeah. Shabbat Shalom. Y'all only TV 100. Praise the mighty Yah. Okay.
Children of Yahshua run chosen of Yahuwah, I will run. Wore the breastplate. Moses' brother had to wear a veil because he was close to Abba. Hebrew meaning father. King of kings, Yahweh, praise his holy name. David is chosen prince. Levites burnt the frankincense. We had the Ark of Yah in Jerusalem, aka Mount Zion. Mount Sinai, where we got the law. Handed the Moshe, most humble. He didn't make it in the promised land. I pray we make it in the promised land. Glorious land northeast. By the Mediterranean Sea, Jordan River running parallel. In the middle, throne of Yah. Our people making Tefillah. Muslim say Salah. Meaning prayer in two different tongues. This is the east we from. Full of palm trees, camelback, desert and a habitat. Before we wore the fitted cap throwback, know that we really much more than slave. All the descendants of the slave ships, Yahweh's heritage. The mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, mighty Yah, the mighty Yah soon come. The mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, the mighty Yah. Isaiah 43, it's not a mystery, it's only one. Yahuwah stretched out the heavens, Exodus shit where he gave his name. He delivered us from Egypt, I only praise the mighty I am. Rest the Sabbath day, seventh day, SAT. Read the law when you get a chance, ASAP. Exodus 2:0, just a portion of the ancient scroll. Y'all behold with the most high sin. Put your idols down, worshiping the dust of the ground, whether human or graven image. I wear the bridges from the book of Numbers, chapter 15:37 to verse 39. Prostrate with my bloodline, put work for the most high, praying we eternally shot 12 tribes of Yeshua. The mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, mighty Yah, the mighty Yah soon come. The mighty Yah, the mighty Yah, the mighty Yah. Whoa. We ought to be ashamed, cause we fell from so high above. We were the fewest people. Married God became his people. Now we're dead by a lot of people. Ain't sure it's hot and equal. Yahshua and I evil. Praying every chance we get. Hallelujah. This is how we raise our strength. I get big from sipping on that biblical script. Hennessy can't compete with this. Genesis to Malachi, let's exhibit. Prolific. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. My fam sacred. What's on the boats naked? Carolina, we were so naked. Charleston gotta feel our pain. Same latitude from which we came. Palm trees about the same, but my kin don't remember their name. Yahakol, Yashurun, the children of Jerusalem. Jerusalem in your Bible, the throne of Yah.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahuweh the Ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, worship, praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now we're going to find out today who love Yah and who hate Yah. You understand me? The book going to do all the talking. I'm just going to quote and repeat what the book say. So I asked the question, will anybody work for $5 million on Yah's holy Sabbath day? That's the question I asked. And I had asked it last week. So I hope, I think Rostar Hill had a problem with answering. So I hope Rostar Hill is in the house today. And we're going to, first thing I want to do, I want to look up the word Sabbath. I want to clarify what the word Sabbath means. Okay, stop.
Sabbath, the practice of observing one day in 7 as a time of as a time for rest and worship.
It's a time for rest and worship. That's what it means. I'll start over again.
The practice of observing one day in 7 as a time for rest and worship.
Rest and worship. You're supposed to rest and worship on the Sabbath day.
This practice apparently originated in creation because Elohim created the universe in 6 days and rested on the Sabbath. And rested on the seventh. By this act, Elohim ordained a pattern for living that man should work 6 days each week at subduing and ruling the creation and should rest 1 day a week.
Now this Yahweh law. This ain't man law. Yahweh created the Sabbath day for us to rest. Read.
This is the understanding of the creation set forth by Moses in Exodus chapter 20, verses 3 through 11, when he wrote the 10 Commandments at Elohim's direction.
Okay, now let's go to Genesis. Let's go to Genesis, y'all. My name in this Bible. Somehow do this. Let me show y'all something right quick in Genesis chapter 2. Okay, start at the first verse.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished.
They were finished.
And all the host of them. And on the 7th day Elohim ended his work which he had made.
On the what day?
And on the 7th day Elohim ended his work which he had made.
The 7th day he ended his work. Now read.
And he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made.
Who rested? I say the Almighty Yahweh say he rested on the 7th day. Now read that again, because I want this to sink in here. I'm going to popcorn today, y'all. I'm going to light a torch up under you today. Okay, read. I'm going to barbecue a mildew today. I want you to read that second verse again.
And on the 7th day Elohim ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made.
So if Yahweh rested, we supposed to rest.
And Elohim blessed the 7th day.
He blessed the 7th day. He didn't bless Sunday. He didn't bless Wednesday. He didn't bless Tuesday or no other day. He blessed the 7th day.
And sanctified it. Because that in it he had rested from all his work which Elohim created and made.
Because Yahweh rested. He rested the 7th day. Now, let's go to Exodus. So if it's good for Yahweh, it's good for his people. And it's good for the world. Almighty ain't going to give you nothing too hard to do. Everybody want to make excuses, but I'm going to eliminate them excuses today. Let's go to Exodus 16. Okay. 16. And start at the 23rd verse.
Exodus chapter 16, verse 23. And he said to them, this is that which Yahweh have said.
Hey, Moses said, this what Yahweh said. This ain't what Paul said, Peter said, or John or James said. This what Yahweh said.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto Yahweh.
Tomorrow is Yahweh's Sabbath day.
Bake that which ye will bake today.
Cook what you gonna cook today, which will be Friday.
And see that ye will see.
And bake it. Bake, see mean bake. I mean boil.
And that which remaineth overlay up for you to be kept until the morning.
Till in the morning. Because the next day is the Sabbath day, which would be the day.
And they and they laid it up till the morning as Moses bade, and it did not stink.
And it wasn't spoiled or rotten.
Neither was there any worm therein.
Wasn't no maggots in it.
And Moses said, eat that today.
Eat today, not tonight, not the evening. Today. The day is right now when it's bright outside.
For today is a Sabbath unto Yahweh.
He said today is a Sabbath day. He didn't say tonight.
Today you shall not find it in the field.
Today you ain't going to find it in the field because at night you can't see if you outside looking for something. So it had to be talking about day.
6 days ye shall gather it.
He give you 6 days to do you, 6 days to work, 6 days to do you in work. But what?
But on the 7th day.
But on the 7th day.
Which is the Sabbath.
Which is the Sabbath, because the 7th day represents the Sabbath. When you see the 7th day, that's the Sabbath, which is the Sabbath day.
And it there shall be none.
Ain't gonna be none. Because I gave you 6 days to get it. Ain't gonna be none on the 7th day.
And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day for to gather.
Just like right now today, There came some people that work for $5 million an hour. They went out and worked for $5 million an hour on the seventh day. Read.
And they found none.
And they found none.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, how long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws?
How long these nappy-headed Israelites going to refuse to obey me and keep my commandment? How long they going to do it?
See, for that Yahweh have given you the Sabbath.
Yahweh gave it the Sabbath day. But Sabbath day didn't come from JC or Paul or James.
Therefore he gave it you on the sixth day the bread of 2 days.
He give you the bread of 6. Say it again.
Therefore he giveth you on the sixth day the bread of 2 days.
Right.
Abide ye every man in his place. Let no man go out of his place on the seventh day.
Let no man go out of his place on the seventh day. So if you're a man, he's talking to you. If you're a man, he's talking to you. Read.
So the people rested on the seventh day.
So they rested on the seventh day. Okay, let's go to 20. No, let's go to 20. Exodus 20 first. Yeah. Start at the first verse.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. And Elohim spake all these words.
The Almighty Yahweh spake all these words,
saying,
and this is what he said.
I am Yahweh thy Elohim.
I'm your God. I don't care what they teach you in church. They don't teach you that Yahweh your God. They teach you somebody else your God.
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
I'm the one that brought you out of the captivity, bondage, slavery.
Out of the house of bondage.
I'm the one brought you out of captivity and slavery. Ain't nobody do this, but I didn't have no helper. I did this by myself.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
The first thing the commandments say, thou shalt not have no other God before me. You ain't put nobody before Yahweh. No other God, no other book, no nothing before him. That's a commandment.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
Don't make no graven images.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them.
Don't bow down to nobody but Yah.
Nor serve them.
Don't serve nobody but Yah.
For I, Yahweh, thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim.
Yahweh said, I'm jealous. I'm going to knock your head off. I'm going to ride up on the flood. I'm going to send hurricane, mudslide, tornado, earthquake, thunderstorm, drought, anything dealing with that weather. I'm jealous. And when he get mad and upset and jealous, you see what he do outside with that weather. Read.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
That hate Yah. Whole lot of people hate Yah. If you work on the Sabbath day, you hate Yah. He telling you, the book popping it. I ain't telling it to you. I'm showing it to you. Read.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
And showing mercy to thousands like me and y'all on this internet talking about us. Show mercy to thousands. That's when a lot of stuff don't happen to you because he's showing mercy. He said, I show thousands to them that love me and keep my commandment. Read that verse again.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
That's right. He going to show mercy to thousands of them that love him and keep his commandment. That's when you ain't got your head knocked off.
Thou shalt not take the name of Yahweh thy Elohim in vain, for Yahweh will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
Now this is the one I'm talking about, this 8th verse.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Holy. What do remember mean? Because everybody forgot it. What do remember mean?
Remember, to think of again.
To think about it again.
To bring back to mind by trying, recall. To be careful not to forget.
Don't forget.
To keep in mind for a gift.
To keep in mind. Don't forget.
Inheritance.
Right. In other words, the Almighty say that the first word in this here April, let's read it again now.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Why did Yahweh tell us to remember? Because he didn't want us to forget. Because he didn't want you to forget. That's the reason he said, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Because he knew a lot of y'all was going to forget and wasn't going to do it. Now, what holy mean? He say, what did he say? Read it again.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
To keep it holy. Let's see what holy means. He wants us to remember and keep it holy.
Holy, moral and ethical holiness or perfection, freedom from moral evil.
Freedom from evil.
Holiness is one of the essential elements of Elohim's nature required of his people.
Of his people.
Holiness may also be rendered sanctification or godliness. The word holy denotes that which is sanctified or set apart for divine service.
It means be set apart. That's what I was looking for, set apart. That means you don't treat this day like the rest of them. You set it apart. You do something different. You don't treat the Sabbath like no Wednesday or Friday or no Tuesday or Monday. You treat it different. To set apart means it's going to be different. Okay, now, did you finish that? Oh, no, you ain't. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor.
He give you 6 days to labor, to do you. 6 days.
And do all thy work.
Oh, what do the word all mean? You supposed to do. If you can't do it all in 6 days, you better not do it on the 7th day. Read.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh the Elohim.
That's Yahweh's Sabbath day. He the one started it. He the one created it. He the one invented it. That's Yahweh's day.
And if thou shalt not do any work,
I don't care what kind of work it is.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day.
Then Yahweh rested. If our God rests, we supposed to rest. We supposed to be doing the same thing our God do. We do whatever God say do. He say rest, rest.
Wherefore Yahweh blessed the 7th day and hallowed it.
Okay, and hallowed it. Let's see what hallowed means. Okay, hallowed. How you spell that, hallowed?
H-A-L.
Okay, hallowed. Holiness. So I got to put holiness. Let me look up holiness. Look up in here, see if it's in there. I can't find them. Okay, hold it right there.
Holy, set apart for religious use.
Okay, set apart. That's what I was looking for. Set apart. Okay, let's go to set apart. Where else I wanted to go? Let me see 23. Right quick. Okay, it's 23 in 10.
Exodus chapter 23, verse 10. And 6 years thou shalt sow thy land.
6 years. If you're a farmer or a planter, you're supposed to, for 6 years, sow your field.
And shall gather in the fruits thereof.
And you gather in the fruits thereof within the 6 years, y'all. This talking about farmers or planting. Anybody dealing with a garden and it got something to do with the land. They're leaving the land supposed to keep the Sabbath. Now watch this.
But the 7th year thou shalt let it rest and lie still.
But the 7th year you let your land rest. You don't plant the 7th year. You don't grow nothing the 7th year. You let it rest.
that the poor of thy people may eat.
That the poor of the people may eat. Let the people eat. Don't you go out there and touch it.
And what they leave, the beast of the field shall eat.
And what they leave, the beast eat it.
In like manner thou shalt deal with thy vineyard and with thy olive yard.
Talking about gardens and stuff, vineyards.
6 days thou shalt do thy work.
6 days you should do the work.
And on the 7th day thou shalt rest.
And on the 7th day y'all should rest.
That thy ox and thy ass may rest, and the son of thy handmaid and the stranger may be refreshed.
In other words, if you a farmer or you got a garden, you supposed to let that rest. You plant every six years. The 7th year you let it rest. That's a Sabbath. That's the Sabbath for the land. Okay, now let's go to 31. Exodus 31. So Yahweh want the land to rest, and he want his people to rest. Everybody rest. Okay, Exodus 31 started 12th verse.
Exodus chapter 31, verse 12. And Yahweh spake unto Moses.
And you notice this Yahweh talking. This ain't Peter, Paul, and Luke talking. This Yahweh talking.
Saying, speak thou also unto the children of Israel.
Talking to us, the nappy-headed Israelite. Speaking to us.
Saying, verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep.
Keep all my Sabbath with the S on the end, meaning plural. Not just no one Sabbath, all of them. When you see that S, he talking about Sabbaths, all of them. Now read that again.
Speak thou also unto the children of Israel.
Talking to us only.
Saying, verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep.
Verily mean truly y'all should keep my Sabbaths.
For it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations.
This is a sign between Yahweh and his people throughout the generation. If you ain't keeping this Sabbath, you ain't no sign. That ain't no sign. You got to be keeping this Sabbath because he's looking down from heaven up on you and he see you keeping this Sabbath. That's a sign between you and him.
That ye may know that I am Yahweh that do sanctify you.
That's how you gonna know that you serving the true and living God, the true and living Elohim, the true and Elohim Yah. That's how you gonna know when you keep the Sabbath day. Now read that verse again.
Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, really my Sabbaths ye shall keep.
Them my Sabbath. Yahweh said them my Sabbaths. They don't belong to nobody but me.
For it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations.
That's a sign between Yahweh and his people throughout their generations.
That ye may know that I am Yahweh that do sanctify you.
That you gonna know that Yahweh the only one do sanctify you.
Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore.
This why you supposed to keep the Sabbath therefore.
For it is holy unto you.
It's holy unto you.
Everyone that defile it shall surely be put to death.
Everybody on this earth that don't keep Yahweh's Sabbath day gonna get their head knocked off.
For whosoever doeth any work there, that soul shall be cut off from among his people.
That soul cut off among his people. Now go to hold that and go to Ezekiel 18:3, I think, to let them know all souls belong to Yah. Your soul don't belong to your mama and your daddy, your grandmama, and nobody else. 18:3, I think. 18:3, 18:5, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 3.
Where it say, my all souls.
As I live, saith Yahweh Elohim, ye shall not have occasion any more to use this proverb in Israel. Behold, all souls are mine.
All souls belong to Yah. Now go back to where you just come from. I want to know your soul belong to Yah. So he's in control. He running it. You're going to have to answer to my God, which is Yahweh at the end of the day. When you get through running your alligator mouth, when you get through breaking his Sabbath day, when you get through doing everything evil in his eyes, you got to answer to Yah. You understand me? Okay, what was okay, keep reading.
6 days may work be done.
6 days he give you to do your work. Work for $5 million for 6 days.
But in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest,
But in the seventh day, you stop working for that money.
holy to Yahweh.
Holy to Yah.
Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day,
Whosoever. He talking to anybody, everybody, whosoever.
he shall surely be put to death.
Surely gonna get their head knocked off.
Wherefore the children
Then hold it. Then you wonder why he sent mud. Then you wonder why he sent mudslides, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, storms, floods, and trees falling on your house and your car, and he used that weather to knock your head off. This is the reason why. Because most of the time it's happening on the Sabbath. Somebody doing something they ain't got no business doing, so the Almighty gonna kill you on the Sabbath day. Keep reading.
Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath,
That's when we're supposed to keep the Sabbath.
to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations.
Throughout their generations, time after time after time after time.
For a perpetual covenant.
Perpetual covenant means an everlasting covenant that ain't gonna never end. For a perpetual covenant, he talking to us.
It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever.
This is a sign between the nappy-headed Israelite and Yah forever. This is a sign, y'all.
For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth,
For in 6 days, Yahweh did it by himself.
and on the seventh day he rested.
And every time I look around, Yahweh rested. He done showed you 1,000 times he rests, he rests, he rests, he rests. But you can't rest, you going to get your head knocked off. Keep reading.
And was refreshed.
And then he was refreshed.
And he gave unto Moses, when he had made an end of communing with him upon Mount Sinai.
When he got through popping corn, he gave it to Moses.
2 tables of testimony, tables of stone, written with the finger of Elohim.
And the Almighty wrote the commandment with his finger. Okay, that was what, 31? Let's go to 35. Okay, 35 and okay, 35 and 1.
Exodus chapter 35, verse 1. And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together and said to them,
And Moses said to them,
these are the words which Yahweh have commanded.
these are the words of Yah. These ain't my words. I'm telling you what Yahweh said. Like me, these ain't my words. I'm telling you what Yah said. Read.
That ye should do them.
You should do them. Not think about them. Not forget. Do them. Read.
6 days shall work be done.
6 days work be done.
But on the seventh day there shall be to you a holy day.
But that 7th day should be to you a holy day. You ain't supposed to be doing nothing.
A Sabbath of rest to Yahweh.
A Sabbath of rest
Who-
to Yahweh. You resting to Yahweh, not to nobody else.
Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
Whoever do some work on Yahweh Sabbath, they gonna get killed, gonna get their head knocked off. Now read.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
You ain't got no business lighting up a lighter, striking a match, cutting the stove on, anything. Don't light a cigarette, don't light a joint, don't smoke the pipe. Whatever you do, you better not do it on the 7th day. Now read all that again. I want to see what part they don't understand. Retarded fool, read.
And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together and said to them, these are the words which Yahweh have commanded.
These the words that Yah command. This ain't my words. I'm repeating what Yah told me to tell you.
That ye should do them.
Do them. Don't think about it. Don't hesitate.
6 days shall work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be to you a holy day, a Sabbath of rest to Yahweh.
Rest in Yah.
Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
I don't care what color you is, who you is, what your name is, how tall you is, how much money you got. You gonna get your head knocked off. Yahweh say whosoever. What do whosoever mean? Who he talking about? How you spell whosoever?
WHO.
WHO, okay. Ooh-wee. Oh, read them two right there. There it is.
Whoever, any person, no matter what a person.
It say any person, no matter what person. Any person and no matter what person. That's what it means.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
You can't light no fire on his Sabbath day. He just told you to put the cigarette down, put the pipe down, put the marijuana down. Don't kill it. Don't do no fire on his Sabbath day. Now let's go to let me see. I won't see. 34 and 21.
Exodus chapter 34, verse 21. 6 days thou shalt work.
6 days you shall work.
But on the seventh day thou shalt rest.
But on the seventh day you supposed to be resting.
In airing time and in harvest thou shalt rest.
That's right. Growing to my fields. Don't plant. Farmers ain't got no business planting on the seventh day. He give you 6 days to plant, but you want to plant 7 days a week because you greedy. And hold it right there. Because when you greedy, you're gonna disobey Almighty because you greedy. When you work for $5 an hour on the Sabbath day, you greedy, lustful, hungry, and hate Yah. Let me see. That was 21?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Leviticus. Okay, Leviticus 19 and 30. Leviticus 19 and
30. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 30. Ye shall keep my Sabbath.
So we should keep his Sabbath. Don't forget.
And reverence my sanctuary.
And reverence Yahweh's sanctuary.
I am Yahweh.
I'm Yahweh. He wants you to keep his Sabbath. Nah, this ain't Paul talking. This is the Most High that woke you up this morning. He said keep his. Okay, go to Leviticus 23. Okay, 23 and 3.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 3. 6 days shall work be done.
6 day work should be done.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation.
That's what we're doing right now. We're a holy convocation because we're gathering together because y'all in different states and different cities. So we ain't got no sanctuary.
Ye shall do no work therein.
Don't do no work.
It is the Sabbath of Yahweh in all your dwellings.
In all your dwellings. What do dwellings mean? Hold it. So that means you can keep the Sabbath on the moon if that's where you live. Wherever you at. Don't make no excuse. I'm in the white man land. I'm in bondage. I'm in captivity. I'm in Stateville, Pontiac, Menard. I'm in the prison. No. Ain't no mistake. Ain't no excuses. Okay, read that again.
6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of Yahweh in all your dwellings.
In all your dwellings, wherever you living at, that's what it's talking about. In all your dwellings. If you living there, stand there, it's talking about all your dwellings, wherever you at. And that was Leviticus what, 23?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to let's see. Y'all hold all your comment and questions, because we're gonna talk about this when I get done. And I'm gonna answer all your questions. Okay, let's get the numbers. Let me see. Okay, Numbers 15. And let's start at the 31. Number 15, 31.
Numbers chapter 15. Numbers chapter 15, verse 31. Because he have despised the word of Yahweh.
Because you hate, despise. Look up despise. Because you despise Yahweh's word. CD. Let's see. Despise. Okay. What do despise? Now listen. Pay attention.
Despise, to dislike strongly and feel.
You hate. Dislike strongly mean you hate. When you despise them, you hate it. You to read it again. I was talking.
To dislike strongly and feel scorn for.
That's right. You hate it. And okay, let's read it. Now watch this.
And have broken his
commandment. No, read that 31 again.
Because he have despised the word of Yahweh.
Because you hate Yahweh's word when he tell you to remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. When he tell you to work 6 days and rest the 7th day, you hate it.
And have broken his commandments.
And have broken Yahweh's commandments.
That soul shall utterly be cut off.
Utterly be cut off.
His iniquity shall be upon him.
Read.
And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
They found a man. They talking about you can't keep the Sabbath because you ain't in the Holy Land. This man was in the wilderness. This wasn't Jerusalem. This wasn't Mount Sinai. This wasn't Israel. This in the wilderness. So you Sabbath anywhere. Tell me, talking about you got to be in the Holy Land to keep the Sabbath. You a lie. Now read. I'm gonna prove to you a lie. Read that again.
And while
32.
And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness,
we was in the wilderness. We wasn't at home. We wasn't in Jerusalem.
They found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
On the Sabbath day, he was in the United States. He was in Russia. He was in France. He was in Tokyo. Read.
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation.
And the ones that found him gathering the sticks on the Sabbath day, they brought him to Moses.
And they put him in war because it was not declared what should be done to him.
They put him in war because they didn't know what to do with him.
And Yahweh said unto Moses.
Now watch what Yahweh said while he saw us in the wilderness. This is Yahweh talking now. Yahweh said, what did Yahweh tell him to do?
The man shall be surely put to death.
Yahweh told Moses to kill the man, surely put him to death in the wilderness on the Sabbath day.
And all the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp.
And all the congregation going to throw a brick at him and knock him upside the head.
And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones.
And they stoned him with stones because Yahweh told Moses to tell the people to do it.
And he died.
He died. Why? He died because he picking up sticks on the Sabbath day, which he shouldn't have been doing. He making $5 million an hour for picking up sticks, and he shouldn't have been doing it. $5 million an hour.
As Yahweh commanded Moses.
As Yahweh told Moses.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak to us.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it.
That's when all Israelites supposed to be wearing fringes. The things to be hanging from my pants that they see me wearing, all y'all supposed to be wearing them. It remind you of the commandments and laws and statutes. It remind you to keep the Sabbath day. That's what that's what Yahweh told Moses to do. Now bag up here because I want them to understand. Get to 38 again.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speaking to us.
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
That's right.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
They call fringes. It'll be up on you because the fringe. When you see me wearing them fringes I wear,
that ye may look upon it.
When I look up on my fringes, I can't forget.
And remember all the commandments of Yahweh.
Remind me to keep the commandments.
And do them.
And do them. I don't talk about them. I be about them.
And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own soul.
And you don't do what you want to do. You don't just do what you want to do. Oh, I'm finna go make this money today. And I'm only going to work this one Saturday. And then the rest of them I'm going to quit. No. Keep reading.
After which he used
I'll talk to you later on. We'll talk. Okay, keep reading.
After which he used to go a whoring.
Yeah.
That ye may remember.
You may remember. Remember that means don't forget.
And do all my commandments.
All of them. Not some of, not most of, not part of, not few of, all.
And be holy unto your Elohim.
That's right.
I am Yahweh your Elohim.
That's my God, Yah.
Which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your Elohim. I am Yahweh your Elohim.
That's right. Now go to Deuteronomy 5. Let me get right to it. This is another 10 commandments in the fifth. Deuteronomy 5. Let me get right to it though. Go to 5 and 12.
Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 12. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it.
Keep it.
As Yahweh thy Elohim have commanded thee.
Just like he told us to do. We hard-headed. We won't listen to everybody but Yah.
6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work.
All your work.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh thy Elohim. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thine ox, nor thine ass, nor any of thy cattle.
Don't nobody supposed to bip a bop at a barber shop. Ain't nobody supposed to move.
Nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
If you got a white folk stand with you, he ain't supposed to be keeping. He supposed to be keeping the Sabbath too. Don't make him do no work.
That thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou.
Everybody, your dog, cat, rat, whatever you got, supposed to be resting.
And remember that thou was a servant in the land of Egypt, and that Yahweh thy Elohim brought thee out thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore Yahweh thy Elohim commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day. They
commanded the Sabbath day started keeping way back then. He didn't stop and change his mind and say don't do it no more because you in the United States. Don't do it no more because you in Pontiac, Stateville, Menard. No, you keep the Sabbath day all over the world. Okay, where you at? Okay, let's go to Nehemiah. Okay, Nehemiah 10. And start at the 31. You ain't supposed to buy, sell, or trade on the Sabbath day. I'm sure to you, y'all.
Nehemiah chapter 10, verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath that you sell.
If they do this on my Sabbath day to sell being rituals, you selling this and selling that on Yahweh Sabbath day.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
You ain't supposed to buy, sell, and trade on the Sabbath day. If somebody trying to sell you something on the Sabbath day, you ain't supposed to buy it. This right here saying you ain't supposed to buy, sell, and trade. Now read it again.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
If they bring anything on ritual to sell on the Sabbath day.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
Now, why come we ain't gonna buy it? Because we know this is evil to buy it or sell it on the Sabbath day.
or on the holy day,
or on the holy day,
and that we would leave the seventh year and the exaction of every debt. Also, we made ordinances for us to charge ourselves yearly with the third part of a shekel for the service of the house of our Elohim.
Okay, hold it right there. Let me go to let me see. Okay, yeah, I want to go to 13. Nehemiah 13 started 15. Yeah, 15.
Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 15. And those days saw I in Judah some trading wine presses on the Sabbath.
Working on the Sabbath. Judah, that's the tribe we come from. We were working on the Sabbath day, our forefathers.
And bringing in sheaves and letting asses, as also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens.
All manner of burdens on the Sabbath day, working.
Which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day.
Brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day, disobeying Yah.
And I testified against them in the day wherein they sold victuals.
I testified against them.
There dwelt men of Tyre also therein.
Men from everywhere all over the world therein.
Which brought fish and all manner of ware.
Brought fish all manner of ware on the Sabbath day in Jerusalem.
And sold on the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in Jerusalem.
They sold to us on the Sabbath day, which was, now watch this, y'all. I want you to understand what's finna happen.
Then I contended with the nobles of Judah.
Contended with the nobles of Judah.
And said unto them,
this is what I told the one that was bad selling and trading on the Sabbath day in Jerusalem. This is what I told him.
What evil thing is this that ye do and profane the Sabbath day?
This is the evil thing when you do this on the Sabbath day. What do evil mean? Read the blue and evil.
Evil, a force that opposes Elohim and his work of righteousness in the world.
That's right, oppose of his righteousness in the world. Okay, mean against. When you oppose, you against it. It's a force that opposes against God and his work, which the righteous in the world. That means you against it. Now read that verse again. That 17.
Then I contended with the nobles of Judah and said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do and profane the Sabbath day?
Profane the Sabbath day. What do profane mean? Profane the Sabbath day. Spell it for me.
P-R-O.
Yeah. What do profane mean?
Profane, showing disrespect.
Showing disrespect to Yah
for sacred things, as by curses or vulgar words.
That's right. You showing disrespect to Yah when you work, sell, buy, or trade on this Sabbath day. Now read that again.
Then I contended with the nobles of Judah and said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do?
This is an evil thing when you break the Sabbath day, when you do work on the evil.
And profane the Sabbath day.
And you profane the Sabbath day, disrespect the Sabbath day.
Did not your fathers thus, and did not our Elohim bring all this evil upon us?
This is why you brought evil upon us. When you disobey Yahweh, you bring evil upon your tail.
And upon this city.
And upon the city. That's when they send hurricane, mudslide, earthquake, tornadoes, and everything else dealing with that weather. Because this is evil. When he see you ain't keeping the Sabbath, they ain't going to tear that city up.
Yet ye bring more wrath upon Israel by profaning the Sabbath.
By disrespecting his Sabbath day. That's why it happens. Don't wonder why that tree fell on their house and killed everybody. Don't wonder why their house going down that river. And then you see it, and the kids drowning everybody there because of disrespect to Yah. He gonna knock your head, or he ain't gonna play with you. Y'all ain't kill babies and all. Grown folks, old, he don't care who you is. He'll knock your head off. Hey, that's all I needed. Go to Psalms. Psalm 101. Okay, 101:3.
Psalms chapter 101, verse 3. I will set no wicked thing before my eyes.
Yahweh said, I will set no wicked thing before my eyes. I ain't going to deal with looking at them wicked. I'm going to do something about it.
I hate the work of them that turn aside.
I hate the work of them that turn aside from me. I told him to keep the Sabbath. He said, I hate you for not keeping it.
It shall not cleave to me.
You ain't going to cleave to him. Yahweh said, you ain't going to cleave to me. Now read that verse again.
I will set no wicked thing before my eyes.
I ain't gonna set no wicked, because I'm gonna destroy it and get rid of it like he did Sodom and Gomorrah, like he did Texas and all that. I ain't setting no evil thing before my eyes.
I hate the work of them that turn aside.
I hate the work of the ones that disobey me, that don't pay me no attention. Do what they want to do. I'm grown. I got my own money. I got my own job. I got my own thing, but you can't control your heart rate. You can't control nothing. Your body. You can't control your soul. The Almighty said the soul belong to me. Okay, that was it. That's let's go to Isaiah 56. Okay, 56:2.
Isaiah chapter 56, verse 2. Blessed is the man that doeth this.
Blessed is the man that do this. Watch what it's gonna say. It ain't gonna say go to church. It ain't gonna say be baptized. It ain't gonna say all this goofy retarded stuff y'all do today.
And the Son of Man that layeth hold on it.
And watch what it say.
That keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it.
That keep the Sabbath from polluting it. Bless that man.
And keepeth his hand from doing any evil.
And keep doing any evil. This man gonna be blessed. According to the book. Now read that again.
Blessed is the man that doeth this.
Blessed is the man that do this. What is he talking about, y'all? He gonna show you. He gonna tell you in a few minutes.
And the Son of Man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting
that
it.
Keep the Sabbath from polluting it. I mean, he ain't doing nothing but keeping the Sabbath. He ain't working, he ain't selling, he ain't buying, he ain't trading, he ain't doing no work.
And keeping his hand from doing any evil.
And keep his hand from doing any evil. Now skip on down, let's see. No, keep reading.
Neither let the son of the stranger that have joined himself to Yahweh.
Don't let the son of the stranger join himself to Yahweh. Speak and say.
Speak, saying, Yahweh have utterly separated me from his people.
That's a lie. Don't never say that.
Neither let the eunuch say, behold, I am a dry tree.
A eunuch is a man that doesn't know that's been castrated. His balls gone. That's what a eunuch is.
For thus saith Yahweh unto the eunuchs that keep my Sabbaths.
To the eunuchs to keep his Sabbath, even the man that ain't got no balls, can't make a baby, to keep my Sabbath.
And choose the things that please me.
And choose the thing that please Yahweh, because when you keep that Sabbath day, Yahweh pleased with that. That's what please Yahweh, not doing what you want to do.
And take hold of my covenant.
And take hold of Yahweh covenant. When you keep this Sabbath, that please Yahweh. He looking down and said, boy, that's a good servant of mine. That's he or she, man or woman. He don't care whether man or woman. Okay, let's go to 58. That's what pleased Yahweh, keeping this Sabbath day. Okay, 58 and 13.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath.
If you stop keeping my Sabbath day, if you don't keep it at all, if you don't do my Sabbath.
From doing thy pleasure on my holy day.
And doing what you want to do on my holy days, buying, selling, and trading, and working on my Sabbath day. When I gave you 6 days to do you, but you want to do it 7 days a week, gonna get your head knocked off.
and called the Sabbath a delight.
And called it delight. Oh, Sabbath ain't nothing. He just like Monday or Thursday. You say it's a delight day. I do what I want to do because all days are the same. Ain't no one day different than the other. Friday ain't no different than Saturday. Sunday ain't no different than this day. Read.
The holy of Yahweh.
The holy of Yahweh. This is the holy of Yahweh.
Honorable.
Honorable.
And shall honor him.
And you shall honor Yahweh on his Sabbath day. You're supposed to honor.
Not doing thy own ways.
Not doing what you want to do. Not on the cell phone, talking, texting, watching TV, having sex, selling this, selling that, doing this, doing that, running here, running there. Not doing that.
Nor finding thy own pleasure.
Your own pleasure. What you like to do. Whatever you like to do on the Sabbath day, that's your own pleasure. Y'all ain't told you to do it. You do it because that's what you want to do. Because you say you grown. I got my own money. I got my own everything. I do what I want to do. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Arrogant. Read.
Nor speaking thy own words.
Not talking about what you want to talk about. Who won the Super Bowl? When the last time whatever happened.
Then shalt thou delight thyself in Yahweh.
Then you should delight yourself in Yah.
And I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth.
When you delight yourself in Yah, I'm going to cause you to ride on the high places of the earth.
And feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father.
And feed us with the heritage of Jacob our father.
For the mouth of Yahweh hath spoken it.
For Yahweh said it. We going back home to the land. That's right. That's what Yahweh said. Now, let's go to Isaiah 66. And we're going to start at 23. Now, watch what we're going to do on the Sabbath when we get back home. Watch this, y'all.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 23. And it shall come to pass.
Now watch it. When it come to pass, mean this ain't happened yet. This is a future event. This is way when we get back home.
That from one new moon to another.
From one noon to another.
And from one Sabbath to another.
And from one Sabbath to another. I mean, this is going to happen only on these days and on the Sabbath day. The new moon and the Sabbath.
Shall all flesh come to worship before me?
Shall all flesh come to worship before Yah?
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
And they shall go forth.
And they shall go forth. Now watch this.
And look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me.
And go and look upon the people that's dead that transgress against Yah. The people that's, but what do transgress mean? Hold it. Transgress. Is it TRA?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna see what transgress means.
Transgress, to break a law,
rule. To break a law, break Yahweh's law. That would transgress mean, to break Yahweh's law.
Do wrong.
Do wrong.
Sin.
Sin.
To pass over or go beyond.
That's it. Okay, now let's see. Let's read this again now. The 24th.
And they shall go forth.
We're going to go forth on the Sabbath and every new moon.
And look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me.
And look upon everybody that's dying and dead upon the transgressed that broke Yahweh's law and hated Yah. We're going to look up on them and on the Sabbath. Read.
For their worm shall not die.
Their worm ain't going to die.
Neither shall their fire be quenched.
Neither shall their fire be put out.
And they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh.
And they shall be hated by all flesh. For the one that sinned against Yahweh, that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to be down there in the pit, and I'm going to be looking at you and laughing at you. Because I say, I told you so. Like James Brown used to say, I told you so. Pay the cost to be the boss. Hey, that was 66? Okay. Go to Jeremiah. Start at 17 and 21. Yeah, 17, 21.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 21. Thus saith Yahweh,
This Yahweh talking.
take heed to yourselves and bear no burden on the Sabbath day.
And don't bear no burden on the Sabbath day. What is a burden? B-U-R, right?
Yeah. Burden, any that is carried, load, anyone that has to bear or put up with heavy load,
A heavy load, burden is bringing something, hauling something, like moving something.
nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem.
Don't bring no burden on the Sabbath day to Jerusalem.
Neither carry forth a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day.
Don't you carry no burden out of your house on the Sabbath day.
Neither do ye any work.
You ain't got no business doing no work.
But hallow ye the Sabbath day.
But hallow the Sabbath day.
As I commanded your fathers.
As I told your forefathers.
But they obey not.
But they ain't studying. They gonna go work for $5 million an hour. They ain't thinking about that, man. I'm finna go get this money, man. I ain't got time for this. What Yahweh talking about, man? He ain't talking about nothing. Then you get a heart attack or a stroke at the job. Then you ready for somebody to pray for you. When the Almighty touch your tail to knock your head off, now you want somebody to pray for you.
Neither incline their ear.
They didn't listen. They ain't listen to me, Moses, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Isaiah the prophet. They ain't listen to y'all.
But made their neck stiff.
They made their neck stiff. I ain't got time to listen to that end, man.
That they might not hear.
They ain't want to hear. You think these people want to hear what I got to say? No, they don't want to hear. But one same thing make you laugh or make you cry. That's right. Almighty gonna get with you on later on down the road for not wanting to listen.
Nor receive instruction.
They don't want to receive instruction. I'm giving instructions today. I'm trying to wake you up, put your boots on, get that corner mind out your head. Because right now, y'all corner-minded people. Y'all do anything for some money. You know, it won't take $5 million to move you, but I just put it up there like that. It take about $30, $40 to move one of you clowns.
And it shall come to pass, if ye diligently hearken unto me.
If you diligently listen to Yahweh,
saith Yahweh, to bring in no burden through the gates of this city on the Sabbath day, but hallow the Sabbath day, to do no work therein.
That's right, in Jerusalem.
Then shall there enter into the gates of this city kings and princes sitting upon the throne of David, riding in chariots and horses, they and their princes, the men of Judah, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And this city shall remain forever. And they shall come from the cities of Judah, and from the places about Jerusalem, and from the land of Benjamin, and from the plain, and from the mountains, and from the south, bringing burnt offerings and sacrifices and meat offerings and incense.
Okay, that's all I'm talking about. But I wanted to get to that burden. See, it's people on this earth that love Yahweh unconditionally. Then you got part-time Israelites. You got fakers and perpetrators and coppers. You know, they when it's convenient for them, they serve Yah. But when it ain't, they go back to doing their folly. They doing the evil, wicked stuff. Okay, let's go to Lamentation. I ain't saying all y'all part-time Israelites, but I got some part-time Israelites on here, that's for sure. All y'all ain't for real. All y'all ain't for real, but the Most High know your heart. I don't know your heart. But your actions speak louder than words, I know that. I know what I see is what it is. What's the Lamentation? Let's see. What did I say? Lamentation 1. Let's see. No, I don't want that. I don't think that's a good one. Let's go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 20. This is corn right here, y'all. Ezekiel 20. Start at the 12th verse. Cold-blooded right here.
Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 12. Moreover, also I gave them my Sabbath.
Yahweh said, I gave them my Sabbath.
To be a sign between me and them.
This is a sign between Yahweh and his people. He looking at you now.
That they might know that I am Yahweh that sanctified them.
That's the reason why we know we serving the true and living God when we keep that Sabbath day. That lets you know you keeping you serving the real God, not the fake one. If you're going to church, talking about Christianity and going to church and Easter egg hunting and all this, you serving a fake God. Anytime you don't keep that church, you serving somebody else. Because Yahweh ain't never told you to go to church. He ain't never told you to be baptized. He ain't never told you to give a pimp 10% of your money. He ain't never told you to keep Sunday holy. He ain't never told you to worship on Sunday. None of that junk. So why you do it? Because you retarded fool. You've been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked. That's why you do it. Keep reading.
But the house of Israel rebelled against me in the wilderness.
We rebelled against him in the wilderness. You see the man picking up sticks and all that stuff on the Sabbath day. Rebel mean you hate Yah.
They walked not in my statutes.
Didn't walk in Yahweh's statutes, but you went to church. You call yourself a Democrat, a Republican, a Baptist, a Catholic, a Presbyterian, a Jehovah's Witness. You call yourself that, though. I'm a Muslim. I'm a Christian. I'm a this. I'm a that. Read.
And they despise my judgment.
And you hate Yahweh's judgment. Yahweh say, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. You hate that.
Which if a man do.
Which if a man do.
He shall even live in them.
He gonna live in them.
And my Sabbaths they greatly polluted.
And they greatly polluted his Sabbath day. Hated it.
Then I said, I would pour out my fury upon them in the wilderness.
Then I'm gonna pour my fury upon them. What is fury? I'm gonna pour my fury upon them. Y'all was I'm gonna pour my fury upon them. What he talking about, y'all? Fury. I'm gonna show you what he talking about. That's FU, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What is fury?
Fury, wild anger.
Wild anger. He mad, upset, angry.
Great rage.
Great rage.
Rough or wild force.
That's right. Y'all boy, listen. Read it again.
But the house of Israel rebelled against me in
the house of Israel rebelled against Yahweh in the wilderness.
They walked not in my statutes.
They didn't do what Yahweh said. They listened to what Paul said, what James and Peter and Luke and JC said. They listened to them.
And they despise my judgment.
And they hate the Old Testament.
Which if a man do, he shall even live in them. And my Sabbaths they greatly polluted.
Greatly polluted. They went to work for $5 million an hour. Greatly polluted it.
Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them in the wilderness.
Then I'm gonna knock your head off.
To consume them.
Consume. What consume mean? When Yahweh say he's gonna consume somebody, what that mean? CO, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do consume mean?
Consume, to destroy, as by fire.
To destroy like fire. Yahweh said, I'm gonna consume.
But I wrought for my name's sake that it should not be polluted before the heathen, in whose sight I brought them out. Yet also I lifted up my hand unto them in the wilderness, that I would not bring them into the land which I had given them, flowing with milk and honey, which is the glory of all lands.
Let's see why you ain't gonna make it to the land. Same thing apply today, applied back then. Now he gonna show you why you ain't gonna make it to Jerusalem. Read.
Because they despise my judgments.
You ain't going home because you despise Yahweh judgment. He told you to keep the Sabbath day. You don't do that. So you think you going home? Hell no, you going to hell. Read.
And walk not in my statutes.
And you didn't walk in Yahweh's statute. You listen to TDJ, Clubfoot Job, Allsteen, and all these jack-led preachers that don't want nothing but your money and your woman. Read.
But polluted my Sabbaths.
But polluted my Sabbath. That's when you ain't going home because you polluted Yahweh's Sabbath.
For their heart went after their idols.
Your heart went out to JC, the New Testament, and other books. That's what your heart went out to. It didn't go out to Yah.
Nevertheless, my eyes spared them from destroying them.
I still gave you a second chance. I still woke you up this morning. I still got mercy on you, even though you're a rotten, no good, low down, dirty dog. I still care about you.
Neither did I make an end of them in the wilderness.
I didn't kill all y'all.
But I said unto their children in the wilderness, walk ye not in the statutes of your fathers.
Don't do like your hard-headed, nappy-headed family did, your family and friends. Don't do like them.
Neither observe their judgments.
Don't listen to nothing they talking about because they hated me. They didn't do what Yahweh said do. They did what they wanted to do.
Nor defile yourselves with their idols.
With their idols, their crosses, the images, and stuff like that.
I am Yahweh your Elohim.
I'm Yahweh your God.
Walk in my statutes.
Do what Yahweh say do.
And keep my judgments.
And keep Yahweh judgment, not the New Testament.
And do them.
And do them.
And hallow my Sabbaths.
And hallow Yahweh's Sabbaths.
And they shall be a sign between me and you.
And when you keep my Sabbath, that's going to be a sign between Yahweh and his people. So whoever keeping his Sabbath is on the right path, is on the right track with Yah. Read.
That ye may know that I am Yahweh your Elohim.
That's how you know that you're serving the true and living God when you keep his Sabbath day. I know I'm doing right. I know I'm serving the real God. Because he just told you. Read.
Notwithstanding, the children rebelled against me.
They rebelled against Yahweh. Hate Yahweh. Rebel.
They walk not in my statutes.
They don't listen to Yah. They listen to TDJ, Clubfoot Dollar, Joel Osteen, the Pomerone. They listen to all the grounds.
Neither kept my judgments to do them.
They don't keep his judgment. Yahweh ain't never told you to go to church. You go to church. He never told you to worship on Sunday. You worship on Sunday. He never told you to get a religion, but you call yourself a Baptist. He never told you to do that. He never told you to break his commandment, but you break them. Never told you to do it. Read.
Which if a man do, he shall even live in them. They polluted my Sabbaths.
They polluted my Sabbath. They still pollute them today. These people pollute Yahweh's Sabbath today. Same thing they did way back then they doing right now today.
Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them.
Then I'm going to knock their head off. Here come the hurricane, mudslide, earthquake, tornado, drought, mud storm, all that weather. He going to send it. Too cold, too hot, 200 degrees over here, 500 degrees over there, 200 below zero over there, rainstorm over there, hurricane over there, tornado over here.
To accomplish my anger against them in the wilderness.
The cause of anger.
Nevertheless, I withdrew my hand and wrought for my name's sake.
I had mercy on them.
That it should not be polluted in the sight of the heathen, in whose sight I brought them forth. I lifted up my hand unto them also in the wilderness, that I would scatter them among the heathen and disperse them through the countries.
That's when we're in captivity right now, because of disobedient, hard-headed, and they keep it Sabbath.
Because they had not executed my judgment.
Because we don't do what Yahweh say do. We listen to everybody but him.
But had despised my statutes.
But you hate Yahweh's statute. When he tell you to do something, you look at you say that don't mean that that was back then or whatever. Any excuse.
And had polluted my Sabbaths, and their eyes were after their father's idols.
Your eyes are after the New Testament in another book. That's where your eyes at. You looking at what your preacher's saying and giving him all your money and all this old retarded stuff that Yahweh say they never. Yahweh ain't never told you to give a preacher some money or go to church or get a religion. None of that. But you do it anyway because you're a retarded fool. Keep reading.
Wherefore I gave them also statutes that were not good.
I gave you the New Testament. And it ain't no good for you. That's what you lusted for and wanted. So I gave you what you wanted. The New Testament. I gave you the New Testament.
And judgments whereby they should not live.
And judgment you shouldn't live by. You ain't supposed to be living by what no New Testament say. No other book say. You ain't supposed to do it. Okay, let's go to 22. Ezekiel. Ezekiel 22 and 8.
Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 8. Thou hast despised my holy things.
You have despised Yahweh holy things.
And hast profaned my Sabbath.
And have profaned Yahweh's Sabbath. All through this book, they're being hard-headed. Okay, let's go to skip on down to 26.
Verse 26. Her priests have violated my law and have profaned my holy things.
Have profaned Yahweh holy things.
They have put no difference between the holy and profane.
They put no difference between the holy and profane.
Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean.
They don't make a difference between a pork chop and a ribeye.
And have hid their eyes from my Sabbath.
And hid their eye from the Sabbath. I don't know when the Sabbath is. Look, hid their eye from, I don't know when the Sabbath is. The white man had changed everything. We ain't got the right calendar. Any excuse.
And I am profane among them.
A profane among them. Y'all ain't studying the Most High. Okay, let's go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 23 and 38.
Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 38. Moreover, this they have done unto me.
We done this to y'all.
They have defiled my sanctuary in the same day.
So, defiled this sanctuary in the same day. What else they do?
And have profaned my Sabbaths.
And hate Yahweh, profane Yahweh's Sabbath. All through this book. Now go to Ezekiel 44. Okay, 44 and 23.
Ezekiel chapter 44, verse 23. And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and profane.
You're supposed to be teaching Yahweh people the difference between right and wrong.
And cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean.
And let them understand there's a difference between a cow and a pig. You ain't got no bit to eat no pig. You can eat a cow, but no pig.
And in controversy they shall stand in judgment, and they shall judge it according to my judgments. And they shall keep my laws and my statutes.
And you're supposed to judge a person according to Yahweh laws and statutes, not your opinion and not how you think or how you was raised or what you believe. You don't do that. According to Yahweh, I can judge you according to this book, not what I think.
In all my assemblies.
Read.
And they shall hallow my Sabbaths.
And they shall hallow my Sabbath. Now, I'm almost about to get. Let's go. You go over there. Go to 1 Timothy in the New Testament. Now I want y'all to turn to 1 Timothy in the New Testament. Let me know when you get it. 1 Timothy, you got it?
Yeah.
Chapter 6, verse 10.
1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10.
Hold it. I want them to read this. Do y'all got 1 Timothy 6 and 10? Okay, go read it.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
It says for the love of money, not money. If you love money, it's the root to all evil, which is a true statement.
Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced
their 10 now.
And pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Now read the first. Let's read that first verse again. Read it. What it say?
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
All evil, holy. For the love of money is the root of all evil. That's the beginning of all evil.
Evil, a force that opposes Elohim and his work of righteousness in the world.
That means you do the opposite of what Yah say. Evil is anything against Yahweh. If Yahweh tell you to make a right and you make a left, you did evil. Yahweh tell you to go to the store and get a gallon of white milk, you bring a gallon of chocolate milk, you did evil. If Almighty Yahweh tell you to jump twice, you jump 4 times, you did evil. Anything that Yahweh tell you to do and you don't do it, it's evil in his eyes. I don't care what it is. Now I'm ready for comment and question. Now we can talk about it. I'm ready for comment and question. Now, how many of y'all will work on the Sabbath day for $5 million an hour? Put it up there. Be honest with yourself. Don't lie. Tell the truth. Okay, Uriah Lee say, now her, that's one. Put it up there, y'all. I know a lot of y'all lying. Y'all gonna lie. That's right. Everybody that's honest with themselves and tell the truth, say, yes, I will, because I didn't know no better. Yes, I will, because I love money. Yes, I will. Just tell it like it is, whatever the reason is. That's right. Yes, in the Almighty eyes. That's right. Now, Jewel Gladys, would you work on the Sabbath day for the money? Man, don't ask me no retarded question. No, sir. I love Yah. Hold it. Go to Psalms. I think it's 81. Let me show this man something right quick. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, hell no, I won't. I wouldn't have had the subject if I do it. Who gonna talk about this but me? Ain't nobody gonna have no class like this. Let's see a hypocrite. Okay, I said I will not work. Okay, she talking to y'all. Okay, but this for Lena's author. Go to 81 and 8. Let me show Lena's author something right quick. Start the 8th verse. Psalm 81 and 8. I'm asking everybody on it, don't get scared and quiet and timid and sorry. If you do it, you'll just do it.
Psalms chapter 81, verse 8. Hear, O my people.
Yahweh say, here, I'm listening. I'm listening. Read.
And I will testify unto thee.
Yahweh say, I'm testifying to thee.
O Israel.
O Israel.
If thou wilt hearken unto me.
I hearken to Yah.
There shall no strange God be in thee.
I ain't studying no New Testament.
Neither shalt thou worship any strange God.
I ain't studying no another God.
I am Yahweh thy Elohim.
I'm Yah.
Which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it.
He opened my mouth wide and put it in there.
But my people would not hearken to my voice.
But my people that's on the internet ain't gonna listen to Yah. They ain't gonna listen to Yah. My people ain't gonna listen to me. Watch this.
And Israel would none of me.
And Israel don't want no pause in Yahweh. Our people hate to be told what to do. Israelites hate for somebody to tell them, remember the Sabbath day. They hate for you to tell them, don't go to church. They hate for you to say, you ain't no Christian. They hate it when you tell them they wrong. Our people don't want to be told right. They want to be lied to. Isaiah show them what they want to be lied to. Our people love to be lied to. They don't want no truth. Let me see what that said. I think it's. Oh, so you the only one, Uriah at least that won't work on the Sabbath? She the only one on here, huh? So we ain't got but one person in the world that say they won't work for $5 million an hour. That's all we got is one. Ain't that? That's sad. Ain't perfect, no desire to work on. Okay, Jude. Well, we got 2 then. Oh, we got 3 then. That's right. There you go. So we got 3 people in the world that won't work on the Sabbath day for $5 million an hour. No, 4, including me. So we got me and 3 people on the internet. That's about like in Sodom and Gomorrah when he asked them, can I find 50 righteous people in the city I won't destroy? He went all the way down to 10. It's the same scenario. Now I'm asking, who will work and won't nobody even talk? One and with 4 people, me and 3 other people on here. Now, Lena Zata, you never didn't answer. You worried about what I do. When you do it, I answer. Lena Zata, I want your answer. Because last week you didn't answer. Oh, man. You see the money. Okay. Yael say he'll work on for 5 minutes. Is you saying you will or won't? I want the people to put it up here that will work, not won't. But you can put it up there anyway, though. I'm just curious to see. Oh, I won't. Okay, I got you. Yeah, okay. Put it up there because I don't understand. Linus Arthur, y'all see he won't even answer. Now I asked him this last Shabbat, last Sabbath, the same question. Yeah. See, Linus Arthur, you a part-time Israelite. That's what you is. You part-time. One minute you Hebrew, next minute you a Christian, the next you something else. You wishy-washy. You don't know what you is or what you want to do. Yeah. But the Almighty gonna knock your head off. Just know that. Okay, that's a test to the righteous. You could be offered the opportunity of a lifetime, but you would require breaking the Sabbath. That's right. That's right, the Holy Jim. You popping corn. Now all y'all read that. That's right. That's right. Man, ain't nobody seen no $5 million. We just talking though. We just seeing what's going on. That's right, sister. I'm too afraid. There you go. Okay. I'm personally speaking from the heart, money in hand or not. That's right. That's right, sister. Yeah. But see, it's like this. You love money more than you love Yahweh. So that's basically what you're saying. If you do it, that's saying you just keep it 100. You love money more than you love the Creator than Yahweh. So I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, I can't get mad at you because you love money more than y'all. I love y'all more than money. Okay, so what? I don't know. There's a lot of people in the world love money more than they love y'all. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Japanese, Chinese, Indian, it don't make no difference. All of them. It's very few people that love Yahweh. Very few. They say they do. But let me show you what the book say. What it say? I think it's in Ezekiel. Let's see. Okay, go to Ezekiel. Let me show them what the book say about Ezekiel 33 and started the 30th verse. Let me let you know that a lot of people just talking and they don't love y'all. They just capping and faking. Read that 30th verse.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses,
Still just talking.
and speak one to another.
And they speak one another.
Everyone to his brother.
Everyone to his brother. Watch this.
Saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from Yahweh.
Come on, let's get on the internet and listen to Yahudah, which is talking about me. I'm the one telling y'all to get on the internet and listen to me, because I'm talking about Yah. I ain't talking about nobody but Yahweh. Now watch this, read.
And they come unto thee as the people coming.
They come on YouTube as the people coming. They come on here to hear me talk.
And they sit before thee as my people.
They sit down like they're 100% Israelite.
And they hear thy words.
And they hear what I'm saying.
But they will not do them.
They ain't going to do nothing I'm saying. I'm saying remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. They ain't going to do it. The book said you ain't going to do it. You listen to what I'm saying, but you just you want to be entertained. You want to see how much I know and all this. They hear the word, watch this, but they ain't going to do it. Read.
For with their mouth they show much love.
With their mouth, they say they love God, they love Yah, their mouth. Read.
But their heart goeth after their covetousness.
But your heart on something else. Your heart on that money. Your heart on Christianity. Your heart on breaking Yahweh laws. You ain't studying Yah. Your heart is on something else.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice.
And I sound like Marvin Gaye, Al Green, and Stevie Wonder to them. They just want to hear me talk. Because they like whatever they like about me. But they ain't going to do it. Read.
And can play well on an instrument.
Sound like a band. Read.
For they hear thy words.
They hear what I'm saying about Yahweh. They hear my words.
But they do them not.
But they ain't going to do them. They ain't going to keep no Sabbath.
And when this cometh to pass.
When it come to pass.
Lo, it will come.
It's going to come, y'all.
Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them.
Then they gonna know a prophet was among them. I'm not no prophet. I'm a servant of the Most High Yah. He sent me. So I'm not saying I'm no prophet, but I'm a servant of the Most High Yah, and he sent me. Y'all gonna know one day I'm telling the truth. That's right. You gonna know and figure it out when it's too late. Oh, that sucker was telling the truth. It's too late now. Yeah. So the book say y'all want to listen to what I'm saying, but you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. No. The book just say you ain't gonna do it. So I believe the book. I believe what the book say. If Yahweh say y'all gonna listen, that's all you're gonna do is listen, but it's gonna go in this ear and out this one. Soon as I get through teaching, go out there, you going out the door. You going to do what you want to do. You're going to do something evil on the Sabbath day. You're going to do something evil on the Sabbath day. You just here for a moment and a minute. I can't give a 5 people in the world to say they won't do it. Because I was letting the people know that it's in the New Testament. If you love money, for the root of all evil is to love money. Because the reason why I quote it is because a lot of people say money is the root to all evil. That's a lie. It say for the love of money. When you love money, you'll do anything for it. See, they always quote it in the street. Love money. The love money is the root of all evil. That's not how you say it. You say for the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money itself. Because everybody like money. Everybody got to have money. Everybody wants some money. But everybody don't love it. Everybody don't love it. That's the difference. See, you can't love money and love Yahweh at the same time. You can't do that. No, sir. So it's just a lot of people just be talking, just be capping and talking. They say, and then the part-time Israelites, it's only convenient for them. When it's convenient for them, then they'll serve y'all. That's right. Okay, let me try to find that in E-Classics. Okay, let me see in class in that. Look at the chapter. Let me try to find it right quick. No, this is they say money answer all things now. Go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. I don't know if you're talking about that or 19. 10 and 19. Go to Ecclesiastes 10 and 19. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but let me try to find, where money answer all things. Read that to him.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 19. A feast is made for laughter, and wine maketh merry, but money answereth all things.
Money answer all things. And it do. Let me see what chapter says. Multiply silver won't be satisfied. Okay, won't multiply silver won't be satisfied. Okay. Oh, Ecclesiastes 5 and 10. Okay, go to 5 and 10. Yeah, that's it. You're right.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity.
Vanity. Now, what is vanity? Vanity means no value. It ain't worth nothing. Let me show them what vanity means. And then it's worthless. It ain't got no value.
Vanity, the quality of being vain or conceited about oneself, one's looks, the condition of being vain or worthless, any worthless thing.
Worthless. Vain means worthless. It ain't worth two dead flies. That's what it means. It ain't worth two dead flies. Hey, Lenazar, you never did give me the answer, man. It's either yes or no. It's a simple question, bro. Will you work for $5 million on the Sabbath day, Lenazar? Man, I mean, what's so hard about it, brother? You beating around the bush? Yep, you're right, brother. It's saying the same as the New Testament. Yep. Greed. Okay. Oh man, you're right, bro. But it's truth and false in the New Testament. It ain't all bad now. It's truth and false in there, but it's more bad than good. Yeah. Oh, okay, brother. Okay. All right. He said that between him and Yah. Okay, all right then. Well, I ain't gonna squeeze you no more, brother. I ain't gonna squeeze you no more. We gonna turn the page on that. Okay, that's he said that's between, and it is. It's between, but I was just being curious and just asking questions, regardless. Yeah, but I mean, that's between you and the Most High. You're right about that, though. I can't knock you for that. Yeah. But I got 5 people that on here. Well, yes, God's son. Well, yeah, Mark Anthony. That's right. You're absolutely right, brother. He know that. Yep. Yeah, let me show you that he know. I'll go to 1 Samuel 16. Yep. 1 Samuel 16. You know our heart. You absolutely right. Oh, he did? Well, okay. I didn't see that. 16 and 7.
First Samuel chapter 16, verse 7.
Let me let y'all know the leaners ought the right. The Almighty know the heart.
But Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance.
Don't look on his countenance.
Or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For Yahweh said not as man said.
Yahweh don't see like we see.
For man looketh on the outward appearance.
We looking on the outside.
But Yahweh looketh on the heart.
Yahweh looking at the heart. So leaners out there is right. Yahweh looking at the heart. That's it. Yeah. He always looking at the heart. Yeah. And he's still giving out heart attacks and strokes too. While he's looking at your heart, he'll give you a stroke and a heart attack at the same time. Just don't forget that part either. Yep. Let me see. Isaiah 42, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Isaiah 42. Let me let you know Almighty do it all. I think it's 45. Yeah, it's 45. Isaiah 45 and 5.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 5. I am Yahweh.
He said, I'm Yahweh. I'm not no other God. My name is Yah. They say God got many names. You're a many lie. He ain't got but one name. And I'm Yah. Read.
And there is none else.
Ain't nobody else. Ain't no Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Ain't no New Testament. Ain't nobody else.
There is no Elohim beside me.
I ain't got nobody with me. I ain't got no father, no mother.
I girded thee, though thou hast not known me.
I surrounded you, and you don't even know me. Girded thee, man. I surrounded you, but you still don't know me.
That they may know from the rising of the sun.
That you know when that sun rise, I'm the one do that.
And from the west.
And from the west, when it's set, I do that.
That there is none beside me.
Ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, and ain't no other God beside me. Y'all popping it.
I'm Yahweh.
I'm Yahweh. I don't know what they call you in church. I don't know what the Christians say. I don't know what the Muslims, nobody else say, but I'm Yahweh.
And there is none else.
And ain't nobody else. So how many times he got to tell you, I'm the only God, so if you serving somebody else, you serving some BS.
I form the light.
I'm the one that formed the light outside.
And create darkness.
I'm the one that make it dark outside at 10, 11 o'clock at night. Yahweh popping it.
I make peace.
I make peace. I'm the one to stop the police and the white folk from knocking you upside the head, the Ku Klux Klan, the skinhead. I'm the one stop that. I'm the one stop it.
And create evil.
I'm the one that put them on you.
I, Yahweh, do all these things.
I do it all. Yahweh say, I do it all. Now, what do all mean? He say do it all. Ain't nothing else for him to do. If he do it all, ain't nobody else did nothing. Now, that's it. We got a lot of phony Israelites out here. Yes, ma'am. I think Holy Jim is a woman. I think that's what she told me. I forget. Out here, they call Yahweh name only and speak righteousness lingo. Yet don't walk and talk. Israel got to tighten up. Oh, you popping corn. That's right. You popping corn. Everybody need to read that. The Holy Gion. I think you a lady, ain't you? If I ain't mistaken. A man. Okay. I got you mixed up. I'm sorry, brother. Okay, that's the man talking, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, call me at 618-203-4182. That's my number. 618-203-4182. That's right, Miss Broad One Love. That's corn. Jeremiah 17 and 9. Read that. Oh, yeah. That man Papa. I gotta read this out loud for everybody that ain't on here. We got a lot of phony Israelites out here. Yes, sir. They call Yahweh name only and speak righteousness lingo. Yet don't walk and talk. Israel got to tighten up. That's right. You got to be about it. He said do it. That's right.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9.
Now, Ben Yah say go to Jeremiah 7 and 9. I mean 17. 17 and 9. Yeah.
The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
Desperately wicked! That's right. Desperately wicked. You're right about that.
Who can know it?
Who can know it? Nobody but Yah. That's right. Nobody but Yah know your heart. We got to unplug from Babylon completely. It starts with we consume. Stop listening to the mainstream music, and watch professional outlet. They all hate Yah, and I agree with that. That's right, Mark. We're supposed to help each other. That's right. Well, I come on here every Saturday to try to help out, man. You know, I'm trying to get the word across. You know, I'm just one man. I can't do it all by myself. I need help too. You know, I don't know if Mark Anthony on here or y'all's son, you know, the one that was, you know, is little teachers and stuff like that. Yeah, but I only can do so much because I'm an aim of one person. I can't be in 10 places at one time. Yeah. Let me say we are allowing the enemy to make things worse for each other. All right, that man, praise the mighty Yah, brother. Mm-hmm. Oh, there she go. Chocolate candy. Boy, chocolate candy went ham last Sabbath. Hey, I ain't even know you was on here. Linus, you is on y'all hit list. Y'all do not play concerning his Sabbath day. That's right. She right about that now, Linus. She ain't gonna play with you. Yeah. That's right. Moses needed help. That's right. Let me read that little bit about Moses. Let's go to Jethro. Yeah, let's go to Exodus when he went to his, yeah. Okay, well, cool, brother. Yep, even Moses needed help. What they said in Exodus when he went to Jethro, his father-in-law, he was trying to help him and try to teach him. Yeah. Let me find that. He went to his father-in-law and helped him. Okay, go to Exodus 18 and 21. Yeah, this Exodus 18 and 21. But boy, that sister chocolate candy went hard on Calvin last week. Boy, I ain't heard nothing from him. Ain't called it, he did nothing. But let's read about what 18 and that Moses even needed help. Watch this.
Exodus chapter 18, verse 21. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men.
Able men, mean righteous men.
Such as fear Elohim.
They got to fear God.
Men of truth.
Men of truth. They ain't gonna lie. Gonna tell the truth.
Hating covetousness.
Hate covenant. Hate this covenant mean you want some of somebody else's. You covenant something.
And place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties and rulers of tens, and let them judge the people at all seasons.
And let them judge the people at all seasons.
And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee.
All the felonies they gonna bring to Moses. All the felonies gonna be to Moses, and the other people gonna handle the misdemeanors.
But every small matter they shall judge.
That's right.
So it shall be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. If thou shalt do this thing, and Elohim command thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their place in peace. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law.
He listened to Jethro, which is his father-in-law. his wife, father,
and did all that he had said. And Moses chose able men out of all Israel.
Moses chose able-bodied men because everybody can't do this. This ain't for everybody. Everybody got to play their own position, their own role. Everybody cannot be a judge. Read.
And made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. And they judged the people at all seasons.
At all seasons.
The hard causes they brought to Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves.
All the felonies they brought to Moses, and all the small matters, the misdemeanors went to the other people. Yeah, that's so she right. Let's see, Nina's Arthur. Okay, but don't lie to us because the eyes of angels of Yah is in every place. That's right. Yep, y'all hate a liar. Yep, Yahweh hate a liar. Let me show you that he do. Proverbs 6:16. Yahweh hate a lie. 6:16.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things do Yahweh hate.
16 do Yahweh hate. Now skip on down to 19.
Verse 19. A false witness that speaketh lies.
A false witness speak lies. Yahweh hates you if you speaking lies, y'all.
And he that soweth discord among brethren.
Confusion among brothers, trying to get each other fight and feud and stuff like that. Almighty don't like none of that. That's all I need. You refuse to answer the question. If someone gave you $5 million, would you not keep the Sabbath? You have not yet answered that question. Your hesitation of answering that is question. Hey, you're right, sister. But look, he said that's between him and Yah, and he don't really owe us no explanation or nothing. He owe it to the Most High. So I can't get mad at him for that answer. He all right. He's still good. Yeah. I'll let Lena's out to get away with this one. Because he said that's between him and Yah, it is. Because we ain't got no heaven or hell to put you in. You don't owe us no. But I was just asking a question, though. It's really a yes or no answer. You hesitate on answering the question means you would take the money and not. Hey, she didn't already condemn you, man. That's what she said. I didn't say. Oh, boy. She ain't cutting you no slack, man. Look, I'm trying to save you, and she started barbecuing. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to pull you up out the Mississippi. She started pulling you in the water. Boy, she said, go on, drown. I'm trying to help. Hey, I guess I gotta correct you or that elder because you praised her for its. Well, she ain't neither one of them wrong. Is what I'm saying. Chocolate Candy right and he right. It is up to the Most High to judge him, but she is right. He wouldn't answer the question for whatever other reasons. I don't know because I can't read his brain. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, all I know, like she said, he didn't answer. So, I mean, he's still a suspect. Yeah, he is a suspect. Yeah. Yeah. But maybe a lot of people confused, But me, I'm not confused at all. I'm already knowing what I'm going to do, what I ain't going to do before it even happens. So I got my mind made up. I ain't got to meditate or think about it, Either I'm going to do it or I'm not, But he asked me what I do, and I told him, hell no, I won't work on the Sabbath day. Okay. Oh, their year's mark was 95% going to do it. Oh yeah, I believe that now. That's 100 right there. And I believe that. That's our opinion, but yeah. Okay, it said, let me see, only. Yeah, well, it is stressful. Yeah, it is stressful. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it do say, but look, hold up. Let me show you about, yeah. But listen, he right about that, but I'm finna show you what Ezekiel say besides that. Go to Ezekiel 33. Oh, it's a 30, yeah, 33. Okay, go to 33 and 16.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 16. None of his sins that he have committed shall be mentioned unto him.
Now, if he changed, none of his sins gonna be mentioned to him. Yahweh say he got to change though.
He have done that which is lawful and right.
When you do what's lawful and right and change, the Almighty ain't gonna remember what you did 20, 30, 40 years ago.
He shall surely live.
You should surely live, but you got to change though. That's all I need right there. Oh boy, she on him. No, you can't say that now because she said she ain't gonna work for no money now. Okay, if that 5 million is on a pallet in their face, they talking the money, no question that. they taking the money, no question that. Okay, yeah, yeah. Well, all I know, the Almighty gonna try and gonna test all of us. You know, everybody gonna be tried and tested by Yah, just like He tried and tested Abraham with his son. He gonna try everybody. He gonna see if you down for the cause. Yep, fooling is still, yeah. Yeah, but one thing about the truth gonna come out though. You know, that's one thing about it. Yeah, yeah. But I believe it's some people on here that love y'all with all their heart though and all their soul. Now I believe that. And there's some capping though. All men like money too. You show me a man that don't women ain't the only one like money. Men do too. Men like money too. Okay, what's the question, Holy Jim? Say it again, brother. Because these coming up so fast, I can't hardly read them all. What's the question though, brother? You keep skipping. Okay, well, the Holy Jim, I want to know what the question is. He said I keep skipping this question, but I'm a no, but I don't make friends. I got friends that's wicked. Yeah, I got associates that's wicked. Yeah, but I don't do what they do, and we don't run together. I got associates that's wicked. Yeah, I know a bunch of wicked people. People in your family are wicked. You can have a wicked mom and a wicked daddy. That don't mean don't have nothing to do with them. A lot of people is wicked. You know, no, yeah, because they wicked. That don't mean that don't have nothing to do with them. You gonna still love your mom and your daddy whether they wicked or not. Yeah, your kids wicked, you still love them. You know, so we ain't just talking about no friends. It's people, everybody, the majority of the world wicked. Yeah. No, I ain't gonna do none of that. No, I ain't. No, like I say, they associates. I deal with them on certain stuff, but you know, I ain't gonna just run around with them and do what they do. No, I don't go do. No, no. Everybody got wicked people in their family. Holy, you got wicked folks in your family, friends, all wicked. Let me see. The wicked fit a whole lot of description. That's right. Everybody, the majority of the people that you're around wicked. The majority of the people that you be around every day is wicked. Whether they're at your job, whether they're in the streets, whether they're at the school, whether they're anywhere, they're all wicked. Yeah. I ain't praising nobody but Yah. I said she was right and both of them right. I'm not praising nobody, brother. You got me twisted. Only person I praise is the mighty Yah. I give credit to where it's due at. I give credit. Even Michael Jordan was wicked, but he was the greatest basketball player. Tupac was the best rapper. Wicked. James Brown and Marvin Gaye, people were wicked, but they was cold what they do. I just give everybody their props. If you cold-blooded and you wicked, I still give it to you. I ain't gonna not give it to you because you're wicked. I'm gonna give it to you because you here. Michael Jordan, cold-blooded in basketball, he wicked. He's the greatest. Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer. He wicked, but he the greatest. So I just give people their props. I ain't no hater. Just because I give somebody their props don't mean I'm wicked. I'm just telling you the truth. I ain't praising nobody but the Most High Yah. I give credit and props to whoever is due to. Now, whatever you do, if you're a lawyer, a doctor, a carpenter, a barber, a mechanic, or electrician, a plumber, I give you credit where it's due. Like the brother, the greatest, what's it? Monty Russell, the coldest electrician I know. The mechanic is the brother, I can't think his right name, light skinned, coldest, the mechanic I know. Whole lot of people, listen, I get credit where it's due. Yeah, they gifted. The Almighty give it to you. He said, that's right, he created everything. Okay, read Psalm 101 and 4. I think we read that.
Psalms chapter 101, verse 4. A fool heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person.
That's right. And that means he ain't gonna know nothing when we get home. The Almighty ain't gonna know nothing wicked because there ain't no wicked person going to the land. He only deal with him because of his mercy. The Almighty put up with the wicked every day. Listen, he mad at the wicked every day. Go to Psalms, I think 17. Let me show you that the Almighty mad at the wicked every day. That's just because he live another day don't mean he ain't mad at him. Almighty mad at a whole bunch of people. Let me see. So I think it's 17 and no, it's 9 and 7. Let me see. It's 7 and let me see. 9 and 17. Son, watch this 9 and 17. Watch what the book say. Psalms 9 and 17.
Psalms chapter 9, verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget Elohim.
That's right. That's one of them, but I want another one too. Here it is. It's Psalm 7. That's the one I want. 7 and 11.
Psalms chapter 7, verse 11. Elohim judgeth the righteous.
He judged the righteous.
And Elohim is angry with the wicked every day.
And God mad at the wicked every day. Just because he mad at them every day. They live to get 100 years old, 80 years old. He mad at you every day, though. Just because you live a long time don't make you wicked. I mean, don't make you not to be wicked. Almighty said, I'm mad at the wicked every day. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I ain't studying them either. I'm just telling you what they did when they was great in their generation. Tiger Woods, best golfer. I just get credited with Tupac. Ain't nobody can rap like Tupac. Coldest rapper to ever live, Tupac. That's right. I get credit where it's due, whether they wicked or not. I ain't gonna sit up here and hate on them and lie on them and say, oh, that man wasn't nothing. You can't never say Tupac wasn't no great rapper. You telling a lie. You can't never say Michael Jordan wasn't no good basketball player. You telling a lie. You can't never say Tiger Woods wasn't no great golfer. You telling a lie. Anytime you lie, that's what the Almighty had a liar. Whether he good or bad, tell the truth on him. Whether he rotten, wicked, whatever, I had an uncle, was one of the greatest pimps in the world. He was wicked, but he was one of the coldest pimps I ever knew. Had 13 in the stallion. Had 13 prostitutes at one time and pimped on them. And got a bag out of them. That's right. Shot dope for 30 years. Didn't die from that. My family wicked. I got a whole bunch of wicked people in my family, but they cold-blooded at what they did. They was number one. They say my great-grandmama was one of the baddest hoes that ever lived. My great-great-grandmama was one of the baddest hoes that ever lived. I come from a family tree of wicked people. That's right. Everybody got some wicked people in their family. Tell me you don't, you a lie. And the truth ain't in you, baby. I come from that stalk. I come from a stalk of wickedness. You name it, my people done it. If you say it out your mouth, I got a cousin, an auntie, or somebody in my family that did it already. My people done it. Rob, steal, kill, everything. Do it, then did it all. That's right. That's right. You right. That's right. But I'm just letting you know. I just keep it 100. And people hate the truth. You don't want to hear the truth, then you got to stop listening to me. And I ain't going to sugarcoat it. You want some sugar, you got to go to the dollar store, Family Tree, Walmart, Kroger, somewhere. You can't get it here. Can't get it right here. Okay, because I take the 5 million after the Sabbath. But there you go. There you go, sister. Hey, we all gonna take it after the Sabbath. We just ain't gonna take it on the Sabbath. Yeah. Hazel would, where only a remnant would return righteousness as wasn't going. That's right, Hazel Wood. Don't get to investigating it. I don't watch sport. I don't either. I don't like sports. I ain't never been no basketball fan for. I don't watch that. I just hear about it. I don't watch none of that. Hey, well, I listen to music. I listen to James Brown, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, Temptation, the Isley Brothers, the OJ. I listen to my music now. I listen to music. I love music. But I ain't studying no basketball, football, tennis, hockey, golf, and all. I don't do none of that. I love music. Nah. I ain't gonna never stop listening to music. So that's what I do. I love reading this book and I listen to my music. Put me in the mood. Boy, Marvin Gaye, all of them. I love music. Shit, I do. I ain't finna sugarcoat it for you. I ain't gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Some James Brown, boy, listen here. Just give me some more, the big payback, all that. Give me all that. Pay the cost to be the boss. That's right. Curtis Mayfield, I'm your mama. I'm your in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need it. Want some what? And want some what? I'm your man. Yeah, I grew up on music. My father and mother. That's a hey boy. I grew up on it. That's right. They're all wicked, but they popping corn. Yeah, that's right. And you're right. They're all wicked. Yeah, I'm quite sure it's some wicked stuff that you like. You know, it's something that you know. Well, we ain't gonna sit here and judge each other on that. You know, because the whole duty of man is go to Ecclesia. The Almighty ain't never told you don't listen to Marvin Gaye and Al Green and Steve Wonder. That's what he told me to do. He want to show you what Yahweh told me to do. Read the 12 and 13, 14 verse. Let me show you what Yahweh told me to do. He ain't never told me don't listen to Marvin Gaye and Al Green and Steve Wonder. This is what he did tell me to do. Read. What is the whole duty of man?
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Don't nothing else matter. I don't care if you listen to Marvin Gaye, Steve Wonder, Tim. He read.
Fear Elohim.
I'm supposed to fear Yah.
And keep his commandments.
And keep Yahweh commandments.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole duty of man.
For Elohim shall bring every work into judgment.
And shall bring every work into judgment.
With every secret thing.
With everything you thought you got away with.
Whether it be good.
Whether it be good, because we all did good.
Or whether it be evil.
Because we all did evil. That's right. Ain't nobody on this internet that ain't did evil. Everybody that did evil. Me and y'all and the brothers on here. Everybody that did evil. That's right. Ain't no saint, ain't no little me, big you, little me. No. Everybody fall up under it. Everybody that's sin in this world. That's right. Can't get enough of it. Yeah, sure do. That was Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13 and 14. It's on my shirt, I think. Let them see it. Oh, well, we couldn't put no number on the remnant. That's one thing we can't do. We can't number the Most High people. We don't know how many is going to be there. We are still trying to get things right in this world. I'm learning every day. That's right. We all learning. Iron sharpens iron. We all learning. Okay, well. Yeah. Well, I just told you the whole duty of man is keep the commandment. If you keeping them commandments and not eating that bad food, pork chops and shrimp and lobster and crab tails and shark and alligator tail, you can't do that. Yeah. Hey, it ain't hard to get no good woman. They on here. They on my YouTube station. He says it's hard to get a good. No, it ain't. They right here. They right here on the internet. They right here on YouTube. They ain't hard to get no good one. These women watch me got to be good. Because they know I've been talking about Yahweh for a long time. Any woman that serves Yahweh is a good woman. Any woman. If she praising the mighty Yah, that's good as you gonna get. You can't get no good, no better, no gooder than no Israelite woman. I think so. Yes. Yes. I wouldn't do it. That's why I wouldn't join it. I wasn't studying it. Yeah. Fight. This ain't your country. You join the military at home. This ain't your home. Well, we already know that, and only not. That's right. That's right. Oh, there you go, Miss Robert said, "Can't buy no good man." That's right. Hey, they on here though. They all the good men and women on this YouTube thing. Yep, they right here. So y'all gonna get some phone numbers together and get it popping. Get it popping. A righteous woman, dude, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's right. That's right, chocolate. That's right. Oh, you can't say that. That's right. Yep. A righteous woman gonna follow a righteous man. Just that simple. It's God first, man second, the woman third, then the kids. That's how I got to go for it to be in righteousness. Can't go no other way. No, sir. If it go any other way, it's wrong. And it ain't gonna work. But hey, not all of them, Lena's are. When you talk about women, you can't just say all of them this, all of them that. No, that's an all lie. All women do this, all women do that. No, that's a lie. Ain't no all men ain't the same. Ain't no all women the same. We all unique and different in our own way. So you can't say no all. You can say the majority. You can say the average. You can say a percentage, but never no all nothing. That's a lie. You got hoes, you got righteous women, prostitutes, wifey type, all that. I'm saying all of them ain't whatever Linda ought to say. They all whorish or womanish. Okay. Okay, let me see. Yahuwah, have you asked a question about who on the comment board will keep the? Yes, y'all. You must just got on here, Chocolate Candy. Yeah, I asked the audience who will work on YAHWEH Sabbath day, and I think like 5 people say they won't. 4 or 5. Yeah, but Lena's out to coming around now. He's saying he won, so that'll make it 6. Me and 6 of the brothers and sisters on here say we would. Yeah. So it's about 6 of us. I just say top 6. Yeah. He coming around now. Yeah. Yeah. Israel is to be light. Let me see. Israel is to be light to the nations. Isaiah 42. Go to Isaiah 42 and 6. It seems like the women who went on vacation and keep the Sabbath. Isaiah 42 and 6. That's Candace G.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 6. I, Yahweh, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thy hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles.
That's right. We're gonna be a light unto the Gentile. They supposed to be watching and seeing what we doing in righteousness and doing the right thing. Yeah, I'm trying to. Well, the Holy Jim, you ain't supposed to be looking at the outside. You're supposed to be looking at, you want loyalty and trust. I don't care if they 7 feet tall, weigh 500 pounds, black is ugly as Magilla Gorilla. If they love Yah, you supposed to want her. Now you talking about a woman with a certain look. No, if they got a good heart and serving Yah, that's all that count. You can't be looking on the outside. That don't mean nothing. She got to love the Most High. Yeah, I ain't looking at no woman, Skin is on the beauty deep. I mean, what they say, skin is on the beauty deep or something. They got a saying, say skin. Let me see. Skin is on the beauty, is on the something. I can't remember. Okay. Well, yeah. We ain't trying to worry about the prettiest woman in the world because ain't no such thing as the prettiest woman in the world. That's a lie. All of them pretty. in the eyes of Yah. When they love and serve and worship Yah, you pretty in his eyes. You want somebody that love Yahweh and serve him and don't care how they look. Long as they ain't no had that sex change. What's that thing they call the change when they go from a man to a woman? What's that called?
Sex change.
Yeah, sex change, but they call it something else too. You don't want now one of them. Yeah. You don't want no transvestite or whatever that word called when you go from a man to a woman. You don't want nothing, no mess like that. No. Yeah. That's right, my cat. You're right, cause she was and everything good over here. Oh, Miss Robson say everything good over here. Yeah. But all these women got to be righteous and they got a good heart. You know, I ain't never seen none of them. And, you know, and I ain't tripping on how they look. I know they love Yah, and that's all that matters. And I know these brothers on here, because y'all wouldn't be on this internet listening to me if you didn't love Yah. Whoever on here listening to me every Sabbath for years, because I've been doing it how many years, you think? About 6, 7 years?
Probably,
yeah. Yeah. Man, man, stop that, Lisa. Say look for a husband. Hey, man, you need to cut that out, Lisa. Somebody, I say, guess they won't be gold diggers, huh? Nah, you lying on them, brother. And these women out here ain't no gold diggers. Shit, nah. Gold digger ain't gonna watch me. A gold digger ain't gonna be on here no every Saturday, man. You a lie. I guarantee you that, because they out trying to get some gold. You think they got time to listen to me? They ain't got time to listen to what I'm saying. They trying to make it happen. Oh, man, listen. Everybody ate at KFC. Now, you ain't never had no Kentucky Fried Chicken. Lena's up. Everybody ate it. I done ate there. So don't tell me you ain't never ate that Kentucky Fried Chicken now. Stop it. Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, brother and sister, I'm gonna get ready to close out. Ain't nobody else got no question about the lesson and stuff like that. I'm gonna get ready to get on off of here. And I had a good time, and yeah, that's right. Don't bear false. But when you say all, you bearing false witness. Anytime you say all women, all men, all this, that's bearing false witness, because ain't no such thing as all of them. No, you can't say all. And you supposed to value your health. And yeah, everybody supposed to be valuing their health. They all sided with. Yeah. Well, ain't nothing wrong with fat women. They got a good heart too. You know, like I just said, it ain't about the size. It's about who love the Most High Yah. I get that shit. It ain't got nothing to do with no size. Because everybody get gained weight over the years. You was 17, 18, you was one size. When you got 40, 50, 60, now you another size. You ain't the same size as you were. I mean, I ain't gonna say everybody, but I know the average person gain weight over the years. The average, oh yeah, Proverbs 31 and 10. Lena's out to say, who can find a virtuous woman? Well, you ain't got to go to it, but that's he talking about Proverbs 31 and 10. Okay. But I'm saying everybody on here that ate some Kentucky Fried Chicken once upon a time, whether it was 100 years ago or yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, that's all part of it. I ain't saying beauty comes first. Get Miss. Okay, gotcha, guys. Well, because we ain't tripping on no beauty now. We ain't never we tripping on that hard. If they keeping them commandment, laws, and statutes, precepts, and judgment, that's what's good in the eyes of Yah. Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. If she's beautiful and slim, but there you go. Talk like that. Oh man, look, go ahead on, niggas. Oh man, yeah. Look, ugly, beautiful, all I had them all. I had them ugly, beautiful, both of them. I liked it all up. Shit. Sometimes the ugly one's better than the beautiful one. A lot of situations. I ain't got to get deep like that. They know what I'm talking about. The ugly ones, because they ain't got less miles on them. But I'm gonna get on off here because this ain't no sex. This ain't no sex college class. We ain't gonna even get off into that. I don't want to talk about that. Let me see. Solomon is my meter. Oh, okay. Well, okay, cool. Well, you know what Solomon downfall was, don't you? Go to First Kings. Let's see. Let me show you what King Solomon downfall was, right quick, and then we're gonna close out. Now I think it's chapter 10 or 11. Yeah, First King. Let me show you what his downfall was. No, it's 11. Okay, let me show y'all. Keep it 7. That's right. Okay, but let me show you what King Solomon was downfall. Go to First Kings 11 chapter. Start the first verse. Different leanings out. Because I know a lot of brothers like you, like King Solomon. I know a lot of Hebrews like that. Read, watch this. I used to be real hoarse when I was young too, but that's all over with.
First Kings chapter 11 verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women.
See, he loved many strange women. That was his downfall. Strange women mean it was the opposite of the Israelite. Read.
Together with the daughter of Pharaoh.
He loved the Pharaoh women.
Women of the Moabites.
Ammonites.
Edomites. Zidonians.
And the Hittites. He loved all the strange women. That was his downfall, though. Watch this. Keep reading.
And Hittites of the nations concerning which Yahweh said to the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them.
Don't have sex with the foreigner women. Don't have sex on, but he did it anyway. Well, watch the read.
Neither shall they come in unto you.
Don't have nothing to do with them for sex wise.
For surely they will turn away your heart after their gods.
That's the reason why the Most High don't want you to go out your race, because you're going to serve their God. Whatever their God is, JC, you're going to ride JC, Buddha, any Frankenstein, whoever they worship, that's what you're going to serve too. So the Almighty wants us to stay in our race because we got the same God. We got the same God. But when you go outside it, you got a different God. You're going to do what they do. Read, watch this.
Solomon clave unto these in love.
Solomon still loved all these strange women, Chinese, Japanese, Puerto Ricans.
And he has 700 wives.
And King Solomon had 700 wives. That's what Lena's author want.
Princess and 300 concubines.
And he had 300 concubines. He had 300 girlfriends. That's what Lena's author want. He want 1,000 wives, Reese.
And his wives turned away his heart.
And King Solomon's wives turned away his heart. They had him going to church, calling up on JC, Christmas trees, Easter, Thanksgiving, Father's Day, Mother's Day, every day, paganism. They had him doing everything wrong. Read.
For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods.
When he got old, he started going to church and calling up on JC.
And his heart was not perfect with Yahweh as Elohim.
And his heart was perfect in the beginning, but it became unperfect when he got with them strange wives and they turned his heart and tricked him.
As was the heart of David his father. For Solomon went after false deity, the goddess of the Zidonians.
Because he listened to his wives and did what they say do.
And after false deity, the abomination of the Ammonites. And Solomon did evil in the sight of Yahweh.
And Solomon did evil in the sight of, so he got to building church houses, got to calling up on the New Testament, got to going to church, got to doing all this old retarded stuff.
And went not fully after Yahweh.
And didn't go fully after Yahweh part-time. He became a part-time Israelite. like most of y'all on here, a part-time Israelite.
As did David his father.
It's right. It's David his father. So okay, so Lena's our devil for you because you say you like, you know, that he was your mediator. So that's what got King Solomon in trouble when he got to going out of his race. Oh, yes. Say chocolate candy say Lena's wicked as hell, huh? Okay. But I ain't finna let them get down on these sisters on here. I know that ain't. Oh, okay. Yeah. I always say he say he love y'all, brother and sister. You know, he well, I'm gonna get ready to close out, brother and sister. And I hope everybody learns something about, you know, the Sabbath is a really important day to keep. And he made it for us to keep. And he didn't ever go back on his word and tell us we can't keep it because we're in the United States. We can't keep it because we're in the penitentiary. We can't keep it because we're somewhere in Russia, China, France, or England. None of that. Yeah.
Somebody wanted to say something.
Oh, yeah. I remember somebody wanted to have something to say. Great teacher. Appreciate that, AEI. Yeah. Yeah, somebody had told me when I get through teaching to hold up, they had a question for me. Who was that? I think it was, I can't remember who it was. Whoever it was, I can't remember who they told me after I get through teaching that hold up on the class because they had something to say to me or something. Well, they might be gone already. I'm gonna get off here then because they wanted to ask me something, but I can't remember who it was. Well, as long as you keeping them commandments, Lenazar, you good, brother. As long as you keeping them laws, the whole duty, man, keeping them laws and they eating that wrong food, you good. Y'all sister give him a break. He said, as long as he keeping them commandments, laws, and statutes, he good people. Yeah. But chocolate candy, you made him come on with it though. He had to confess, boy, when you got on it. He came on with it. Say he'd rather serve y'all than get that money. Yeah. Well, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna get ready to close out. And I want to give all honor, praise, and worship and glory to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters.